Hello and welcome to another video with Gamers Class. This is Shizzy here, guys, and today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 common mistakes most mid laners make. Now, the mistakes that I'm going to be showing you guys are subjective to MMR. I think this happens in a lot of games, be it high rank Immortal games or be it anywhere as low as Archon, Legend, or basically any rank. This is more of a mid laner thing. Most players just tend to make a lot of mistakes and they don't actually see it and they don't actually work on it. And if you're not going to improve on it, you're going to repeat these mistakes. That's why I want to show it to you guys. And yeah, let's get right into it.
If you like this kind of content, go to gamersguys.com. For just $10 a month, get your replays analyzed, watch masterclasses with pro players, join weekly coaching sessions, win prizes, and more with our Supreme Dota 2 membership.
So the first one is getting overly aggressive in a winning matchup.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Now in this matchup, if you notice, the cop is actually winning this lane by every means. If you look at the net worth, if you look at the rune, cop has rune, he has more experience compared to the white spirit. Everything is going good. But what is the cop doing? The cop is actually getting overly aggressive. And even though right now it looks like what the cop is doing is going good for him, he's gonna entirely mess it up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is
So
under
the cop
attack.
had like 400 gold lead on the white spirit and almost a level ahead of the white spirit. And after the cop dies here, look at what happened. The white spirit's level 6 now, and they're both even in terms of net worth now. Only like 50 gold difference, just because of getting overly aggressive. Guys, it is super important to understand when you're winning a specific lane, right? You don't necessarily have to kill the enemy to make a point or to feel like you're winning the lane. You're already doing a good job. If you're denying creeps, if you're getting more creeps, farming more, you're already winning the lane. Going for kills does not matter as long as the kills don't really make you commit. So for example, if the Queen of Pain kills the white spirit somewhere here, or maybe like here, or on the bounties, it's fine. But committing onto a tower where the supports can TP or you get hit by the tower a lot, it's just not the best play. And if you can notice, the white spirit is now equal to the Queen of Pain, and the Queen of Pain just basically threw his own lane in this specific scenario. So the second mistake most mid laners do is getting way too greedy. So far this Queen of Pain
Dire's turret
actually
has been
secures
killed.
a DD rune, secures 1 bounty, but the cop actually messes up by blinking in here, trying to get more than he could.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So basically, what the cop did was okay, secures a rune over here, gets a bounty, but he was trying to get more. He wanted 2 bounties, and obviously the enemy are also here to play some Dota, so they're never gonna let you just get whatever you want, right? So being this aggressive or being this greedy on the map as a mid laner is never a good call. Never. Like, it is not your job as a mid laner to secure bounties. Yes, you can help your team secure bounties, you can help play with them, but you should never trade your life for a bounty. That's something a position 5 can afford to do. But if you're doing it as a mid laner, you're actually just ruining your own game, and you're actually just throwing the game. You're not ruining your own game, but you're mostly just likely throwing the game for yourself and your team, because you have a really big part in carrying your team as a mid laner. So there's no way you can trade your life for a bounty or trade your life for even some support kills. I see a lot of mid laners actually just trading their life for support kills and just making the game harder for themselves and their team as well. When your ward gets dewarded, in your head you're probably thinking, oh, it didn't really cost me any gold. Yes, it doesn't cost you any gold anymore, but it gives away the enemy some gold and some experience, which will, like in the laning stage, it's gonna actually help the enemy have a better lane compared to you, right? Because he's gonna have more experience, he's gonna have more gold, so potentially he's gonna get his bottle or his talismans or raid bands or bracers, whatever he's buying, he's gonna get it faster than you, and all of this is gonna affect the lane, right? So mostly it's wards like these. Now the enemy in this specific scenario, heroes like Earth Spirit, Puck, they actually can like move way faster than other mid laners, and they're allowed to place wards like this. So the Earth Spirit has already placed a ward here, right? And he clearly sees that the Leshrac actually puts a ward here, and they're gonna deward this eventually, right? And this is gonna give the enemy team a major boost to the mid lane. And I see this happening in a lot of pubs. Like, people just don't really care about how they place wards and how to actually utilize them. When you're laning a Zeus especially, you should never place a ward like here or here, or here,
30 seconds
because
to battle.
the Zeus is gonna use his bolt casually and he's gonna see the ward. Where you wanna put ward against the Zeus is probably somewhere here, on this hill, here, or if you want to be a bit more aggressive, put it somewhere here where you know he's not going to use his bolt casually on you to harass you, right? Normally Zeus players don't use bolt to check wards because it costs a lot of mana now, so that he's only going to use it when he knows for sure where the ward is. So you want to put it in a place where it's not obvious for him. And this ward, a ward over here, it's just quite obvious for the Zeus to know. And after they deward the ward, look at how much experience they get. They get like 50 experience, and they get like 100 gold, right? So 25 to Earthspirit, 25 to Zeus. And this actually adds up in the laning stage. It really adds up. And if the Zeus, denies some creeps, he's gonna have way more experience. On top of it, if this Earthspirit was a good support, he would let the Zeus get the experience solo, and the Zeus would be like 50 experience even before the laning stage starts. That means he has one creep extra in terms of experience in the laning stage, and almost 2 creeps gold, which is just like crazy, like he already has gold for himself even before the creeps have spawned. And if he's smart enough, he won't buy the self, he can just rush his bottle or rush his smaller items. So overall, placing wards like this without just caring or without thinking about it is always a bad situation. Always. So another common mistake done by mid laners is getting greedy for creeps. This happens in almost every game that I see on the mid lane. Almost every. People are way too greedy for creeps. They're not efficient at trading. They're more focused on getting that one creep, which only gives you like 38 to 40 gold. It doesn't even matter as much, but people just tend to play more greedy. And let's have a look at it. So in these kind of scenarios, you have to know that a creep does not give as much gold as you dying for it. You notice the Lesh goes for that creep. He actually misses that creep. He takes a lot of damage from the enemy creeps. And if you look at the Zeus, he doesn't really care about the creeps. He's going completely ham on the Leshrac. And the Lesh tried to deny the range creep. He's still being greedy, going for that creep again. And boom.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And with this, look at this. Not only does the Lesh actually miss a huge wave, the Lesh is almost like one level behind the Zeus. The Lesh is like almost 4, and the Zeus is 5. Not only that, but the Zeus is like 5 to 600, almost 600 gold ahead of the Lesh now, right? So just one small mistake, just being greedy for 2 creeps can single-handedly ruin your lane, and which will eventually ruin your game as well, right? So you have to be very thoughtful about making these kind of plays. You need to understand that the creeps they do not give that much gold comparatively to dying for it and giving the enemy a lot of experience and gold, right? So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. 4 common mistakes mid laners do, and if you're making these mistakes, work on them, stop making these mistakes, and you will actually start winning your games, and you'll have a much better experience in your pubs as a mid laner. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Dota signing out.